Hi everybody, Tammy here, and I'm coming on to share. This will be my last Joann haul. I shopped my store until they were closing their doors. So I also have another store where things are still 50% off and 60% off, but the store that was on its kind of last days, things were 80 and 90% off the last time I shopped there. So I scored some amazing deals. So a lot of the paper, the pattern papers that I got, and they didn't have a whole lot of this left, but I love this Flower Child collection from Jen Hadfield. I love the Set Sail collection from Heidi Swap. So I went through the little bit of this pattern paper they had left, and I stocked up because these were 5 cents a piece. So I figured, I can't go wrong for that price. Then the basil paper was 80% off. So, well, some of this I got on the night that it was 70% off. I did about half and half here. So half of it was the 70% off, which was, I think it was 23 cents a sheet. 23 cents, I do believe, or 20. You know what, the prices were all over the place, depending on when I went. The cheapest I got it was the 21 cents. So I think one day I paid like 23 cents. The next time it was 21 cents or something. So I don't think, now that I'm thinking about it, I think the basil was 70% off, but there was just a little tiny bit of a price difference between 2 days. So I never got this for like the dream price that some crafty ladies were getting it of. I think they were getting it for like 8 cents or 10 cents. I didn't get that deal. It was going fast, and I thought for the 21 cents or 23 cents, it was worth it to me to stock up at that price. So I did, and I tried to, and like I said, it was going fast. There was a lot of activity in the basil paper aisle when I was there. So we were basically, all switching spots as we were picking our colors. And so I just took I was probably able to get like 8 to 10 sheets of each color that I wanted. So here are some reds. And then I got some of the greens. I like the linen-y look, so I did a lot of, I was going to try to show you just the fact that it's the basil paper. And what is it? 79 cents, I think, a sheet normal. So and I got some more of the Swiss dot in the yellow. And yeah, we'll just go through this quickly. Some of them I couldn't get, I could only get 4 or 5 sheets of a certain color. And this was pretty. I didn't get a lot of oranges. Orange seemed to be popular. Like there wasn't a lot of those shades left. But lots of greens you can see here. So I won't have to buy this paper for a while, which was my goal. I thought, to get it for this good of a price, I might as well, it's there. I might as well stack up. So you can see, I got lots of different color greens because I like doing like die cut flowers, and that's great for layering up the leaves to, so they have dimension, especially with like the Tim Holtz. What are those called? The colorful flowers where they're all layered with the different die cuts. I did get, now the last day I went, this was the only color in the 8.5 by 11 that they had left. And I can't remember how much the 8.5 by 11 rang up. It was cheaper than the 12 by 12. But I didn't get this color in the 12 by 12, so I got it in the 8.5 by 11. And then I got some purples. Some of them I think I got more than 10. If it was a color that I loved and there was enough there, I took more than 10. But everybody was so sweet. It's like you make friends in the paper crafting aisle, I swear. Paper crafting ladies are the sweetest. We were all helping each other out, you know, directing. One of them directed me to another part of the store where she had seen a bunch of Tim Holtz stuff put out. Knew that you know, that was 80% off. I think both times I went, some of the things rang up 90%, which I couldn't figure out why, but I didn't question it. But see, you can just see all the different shades, blues, and you know, the kind of the aquas, the teal greens. And then here's a yellow. This might be the same as that 8.5 by 11 now that I look at it, or maybe just a shade different. But yeah, so here's some more green. I hope this isn't boring, but I just wanted you to see. When I went in there, when you walk in, it looks like the store, it looked like it wouldn't have anything, because like the whole front, all the shelves were empty. They were taking down, the last night I was there, they were actually taking down the store closing sign, you know, that big yellow sign. They were taking that down. So it was the end of the road for that store. And I really wonder like what they were going to do with stuff they had left. I didn't ask, it was so busy, but it makes me wonder. And this, yeah, I got some pretty purples and lavenders, and then here we have some pinks. Can never have enough pink. And then there's a cream one that vanilla pops in there, and there's some more pink, and there's more pink. So yeah, so all this beautiful paper. Then I did get some brown. They didn't have a lot of browns left either, so I did get some of that. And then another weird thing, they didn't have a lot of gray paper left. I only found one of these, the Swiss dot, and this was the only gray shades that I found. And this is more of like a off-white. What is this called? Excuse me. This one is called Glass Slipper. So it's like a silvery gray. But yeah, it was fun. It was so much fun to shop. So okay, I got bags beside me, and we're just going to open them, and you're going to see a mishmash of lots of different things. So I did get some of these little Everett Road. These were 50 cents a piece by Kathy Holden. So these are just cute little things. I love Kathy Holden stuff. So these were called Valentine frames. These are the little washi tape for Christmas. And then these were by Paper House, and I just thought they were adorable. So they're little puffy stickers with like little number candles. So they've got the little candle flame on top. I just thought those were so cute for a quick card, or cards, obviously. Okay, don't laugh, you guys. I'm showing you everything. So this, okay, how's my camera? Okay, I kind of figured out a new way to do my camera. You guys, these holiday tutus were 90% off, so I paid $1.99 a piece. And we dress up, my group of girls, when we do fun things. We seem to always do a fun thing at the holidays. We do one in the summer and one before Christmas. And we like to wear tutus with our, you know, fancy sweatshirts or t-shirts. So I got some of these for the girls and for myself for next time. This will be at Christmas. And for $2, I could not go wrong. So look how blingy we'll be. And then it has the fur and the little black. Now this one, I thought they had like the little belt thing. I think the other ones did. They have a little silver buckle. Oh, here it is. This one is just on the hanger rung. But look at, isn't that cute? For $2, I could not not get those. Okay, and let's see. I should have opened. Sorry if the bags are crazy. I'm just going to, okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, sorry if that was really loud. But you can see I got an assortment of stuff. I was in all the aisles. I was in jewelry, I was in quilting, I was in, buttons and thread, cross stitch, paper crafting, of course, the holiday ribbons, everywhere. I was everywhere in that store, and I found so many things. So the ribbon was 90% off, and I love these. These are the softest velvet ribbons. I didn't see these, at the holidays, but I love to get this velvet ribbon. So what did I get? I got 2 of the pretty red here. See those? And then I love the beige here. And look at that. I love using this for projects. Slow stitching on it, adding embellishments. I love velvet ribbon is my favorite. So I got a couple of the beige there, and then I got some of the dark red in that width, 2 of those, and you can see the price. These were 59 cents. If they were $4.99, they were 49 cents. Here's a wider ribbon, and this is called Copper. Again, it's the velvet. This was 99 cents. So I couldn't find a narrower one of this, so I bought 2 of the wider. And you know what? If I want to use this, I'll just cut it to be the width that I want. So I thought those were great. Okay, and then the clearance stickers. You got 90% off the clearance price. So it was 39 cents for isn't that cute? I think I've looked at this one before and I just never bought it. This is from Ofray, and what is it? 9 feet. But I just love that. I think that's cute with the pink and green. All right. Oh, here's another beige. I bought 3 of those because I really liked that one. Like I said, that was 59 cents. Okay, this was 90% off. This is the alloy, the gilded. So this was $1.69, you guys. Some of the things, I was stunned. The Hero Arts, this doesn't have a price on it. This was super cheap. This was another 90% off. Man, were these $3.99, so I paid 39 cents, or were they $6.99? I paid under $1 for this. And it is the lacquer pen by Hero Arts Crystal Clear. I don't know what it does, but I had to get that. And then they had, in the jewelry, these were 90% off. So these are just different wires. So $1.49, $1.29. I might have had another one of those. Yeah, I just picked, okay, this was 69 cents. I just got them because I thought, I can use them for something. And then I loved this color, and these were velvet. These were 29 cents. So, and I'll take them apart. I guess I could use the bows on something, but more than likely I'll take this apart and just use this pretty, it's like a blushy pink color, velvet ribbon. All right, and then the buttons, and again, I tried to find buttons that looked kind of vintage, and these were, I'll show you the bunnies. So these were 90% off, so I paid 34 cents for these. And then these, I don't know if these just look vintage to me, so I got those. And then here's some gold ones, and these just looked fancy. So those were 44 cents. And then look at the little bunnies. Aren't they cute? Those were 44 cents. I think I found 2. Yes, I found 2 of those. Aren't they adorable? You can see their little eye. They've got, yeah, little, those are so cute. And then there's some more of those. So, yeah, that buttons, you can't beat that deal. Look what I found. This was 90% off the 97 cents, so I think it was 9 cents. These are the little honeycombs. I didn't know that they had Park Lane little honeycombs like this. Now these were, I just bought some dies from the greetery, and that you use these for the little belly of the chick, and then there's a bunny too. So I had no idea. This is from 2019, so, but they open up, you know, like the little honeycomb ball. So these are the yellow, like the golden yellow. And let's see. Okay, these were, I just grabbed them. They were 59 cents. Eye pins, silver plated. So, and here's some more of the fancy looking buttons. I think they're different. Yep, I got two different kinds of, they look like crests, you know, like a royal crest. So 44 cents. And then this was interesting to me. This, I got it for $2.19, and it's called a knotting tool. Never heard of it, but it was in the jewelry, so I thought, well, you know, I think I need this. Oh, it looks like it, when you do beading, it knots in between the beads. That's gonna be fun. All right, and then Happy Planner was 90% off. These are iridescent. I thought these were so cute. The little medium discs, so those were $1.19. And, oh, this was another neat thing. This was in the 90% off over in the quilting. Now, not all the quilting stuff was 90% off, but some of it was 80. This was 90%, and I wasn't sure when I went up there, but it was $1.29. And I'm interested to use this. It's called Embroidery Stitching Tool. So this will be fun. I don't know what it does. I think you just kind of pop it in and out and it stitches. I don't know. We're going to find out. And then this 28 count even weave, the DMC, this is for cross stitch. What is this stuff called? I call it Ada, but it's called even weave, so maybe this isn't technically Ada. It's needlework fabric. It's silver standard, Charles Craft, good quality. This was $1.09. You guys, can't believe it, in an antique white. Oh, and then these were 80% off. I wasn't sure if these would be 90 or 80 when I got up there. So I did pay $8 and something, like 40 cents. These are those mini wonder clips by Clover. Now, I don't think they're usually $41.99 at a quilting store, but I think they're up, you know, over $30. So I thought $8 and some cents was a really good deal for those. If you're a quilter, you know what we use those for. I'm not a quilter, but I use them to hold my pieces together, and sometimes I use them for my paper crafting to hold pieces together if I'm sewing. So, okay, we got another bag. Oh, I didn't show you these. These were Tim Holtz, the little, I don't have these, the salvaged figures for the snowman, the soldier, and the Santa. So they have the small size, and these were, Tim Holtz was 80% off. Those were a great deal. And I think, yeah, I don't think it was 90, or some, like I said, some things were 90% off. They were a surprise to me, but I think all this stuff was 80% off. So then they had the bigger ones. So I'm thinking of the crafty girls when we get together, especially at the holidays, to do some kind of Christmas craft. These will be cute. So I have enough for everybody. And then I got two more of these, also thinking of the crafty girls. And these are the little booklet folios. So those are cute. And then here's the little season's greetings and Merry Christmas. I got 2 of those. These I think were 90% off. Gosh, I want to say, I don't know where my receipt is. I think I paid 39 cents a piece for these. I remember being surprised. And oh, these were over in the buttons, you guys. Look at the cute little screw heads, and I don't have these either. Yeah, they were hanging by my buttons, these. So I'm like, well, I need to put that in my cart. And then I don't even know what this, oh, optic frames. I don't have those either. So got those. Oh, and then I got 2 more things. I think these were 39 cents as well. The little bells, holiday bells. Okay, what else? Oh, and then they have this quilting thread up by the checkout. And these were 50 cents a piece. They had all kinds of little bins up by the checkout with no prices. So the poor cashier, she's, you know, running all my things, and I'm asking her, well, how much are these? And everything 50 cents, 50 cents. So I'm like, okay, I'm adding them. So I just got some pretty little colors. I thought for slow stitching, those are cute. And I don't know, their Coats brand, I think that's a good brand. I'm sure it is. Oh, and then this was 50 cents too. I love that. It's the sparkly, it's like not a red, it's like a fuchsia pink with like almost purple iridescent sparkle. Isn't that cute? And that's the, is it pronounced Gooderman thread? So I thought that was so cute for 50 cents. All right, and then here I got this. This was 69 cents. A little rainbow loom Care Bear little bracelet making kit for my little great niece. I thought she will have fun with that. And then this stuff is weird, but it's all stuff I've bought before. And this was, yeah, this was all 90. This was 80% off. Or was this? No, this was 80% off the magazine. I got this little, I don't even know how much this was. 10 cents, I think. But I'm going to put it in with my roller skating birthday card that I made. That'll be cute. And then I found this Park Lane vellum sheets. I think this was 69 cents. I think it was $6.99 regular. I was surprised at that. But it is vellum. It's 25 pieces, so 69 cents. Totally worth it. And then, oh, I thought this was so cute. This is a magazine, and these were, I don't think this was 90, I think this was 80% off. Or was it 90? I can't remember. You know what? Just know that the prices are amazing if you hit your Joann when they're getting ready. Like the first time, I would say from, it was the week of, because when did I go first? Was it Monday? I don't think I went over the weekend, or I don't remember. I think I went Monday. And then I went again Wednesday. And no, I think I went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. And then I've actually bought these before, and these are like, I think they're $9.99 or $12.99. They were 90% off. But I love to cut these and use this for little, especially on little assemblages, you know, as little filler. It's so cute. So I thought, well, the yellow would be cute for Easter projects. And then the white. I've used the white before. I really wanted to find some more pale pink, but they didn't have that. But yeah, these were all like either 99 cents or $1.29. They're the little feather boas, which we cut this up, and it's so cute, tucked in certain spots on projects. So we got 2 of the white ones. And then this was cute. This was 49 cents. This is just little fluffy pom-poms, but it's not like yarn. It's, I don't know how to describe it, but they're cute. They're like what normal pom-poms. It's like a little, what is garland? That's what I'm trying to think of. Pom-pom garland. Just what it says. So cute. That was fun. And then I don't know if this was 90% off. I think it was 39 cents or 29. Doesn't have a price on it. It was from Tombow. It's the correction tape. Every now and then I need one of these. Rarely, but every now and then. So I have one. It was waiting for me there. And then these, the chenille stems. I love this green. It's like a green velvety. These are so pretty. So these were, was it $1.99 and it was 90%, 19 cents I think I paid. So I got two. They're pretty, and I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I have red, I have pink, I have sparkly, glittery pink, silver, gold. So I'm like, okay, I probably want the green too. And it's, I don't know if it's coming across on the camera. There we go. It's very pretty. They're very pretty. So, oh my gosh, you guys, did I show you everything? I think I did. I did really good. I did this video pretty fast, I think. So that's my, I'm pretty sure this is my last Joann haul. I don't need to go back. You know, the other store will start doing what this store did, marking things way down. But I think I'm good. I think I'm good. So anyways, if you're still here, thank you so much for watching, and go to your Joann. You know, even if it's not down to like the 80 and 90% off, just keep going if you can, go every few days and just check it out. Because that's how you get this kind of stuff if you're interested in getting the deals. And like I said, the store looked empty, but when you really go in and you started going down the aisles, you found treasures like all of this. So yeah, so now I have feathers all over, but I am going to go for now. So again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.